start dancing and be a good swan. It takes 35 days and that's fast. Well now, most of the time, especially if you're a swan, but sometimes if you're a human too, it takes no time at all to fall in love. But remember, if you don't tell people, or swans, how you feel, how are they gonna know? And if you can't talk or squawk or call out co-ho, then how can you make your feelings known? It's true for birds and it's true for people. Then it might take you a while to find your voice, but what helps is a friend who comes to your rescue when you need it, and kindness from strangers along the way. Even if they're strangers who have to be convinced to be kind to you. That's where your friends come in. In the end, once you've worked hard because you're an American bird and have a Protestant work ethic and paid your debts, you'll have found your voice, even if it doesn't sound like everyone else's voice, because of course that's the whole point of finding your own unique voice. Ain't that right, Louie?